Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends, and do I have some information for you guys that came out last night while I was asleep? Let's get into it. It's actually quite hilarious. We have some exciting news for all of you and an opportunity to provide the dev team with early feedback. So they're telling us to come on here to the forums to give feedback. Now, I will tell you that they've done this plenty of times before. That we've gone on here, even in Tormund, when they were going to revise Tormund, they had a whole feedback channel for him in Discord. We had feedback for days, and they didn't take anything into consideration. We've given them feedback about this whole thing right here to do with Platinum Arena. They don't listen to us. Everybody, every single content creator has told them that we do not like this, that it's not a good idea. Everybody else has voiced their opinion too. It only applies to the top 300. Really, it's going to only apply to the top 1 to 3 and then 4 to 20 because of the RNG of the chest. I guarantee 21 to 300 is going to be 4-star, 5-star gear. And then it's really cool that we do get cosmetics to show where we placed, right? Cosmetics are always a good thing to have. Just like any other game out there for Arena, what you do is you have an Arena shop with gear in there for people to save up for. That way it's accessible to everybody. And then you give people an Arena, top first place, 500 gems, second place, 400 gems, and on down. Just like every single game does. The cosmetics is a really good thing to do. That's what you should do. We told them no, 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 no. Everybody has, because it's not a good thing to do. And who cares about only 300, which really only the top 20? Who cares about that? Nobody does. There are so many issues in this game right now. You're going to bring this out right now, not 2 years down the line. Anyways, doesn't even matter. This company is a joke, and it's killing a game that we have loved for the last year and a half or more. This company has absolutely been killing this game, and they will not listen to anybody. Let's go on. I don't want to be too negative. Let's just get over this and go over the information. So also they said that we're going to get more affinity pots, basically the lower amount, where you could get 7 lesser potions before at stage 15. Now, like the lesser potions max, now you'll get the minimum amount, you'll get a 7 lesser potions. So you're giving us more lesser potions, I guess. Instead of the lower amount, now we're going to have a max higher amount. So, you know, we won't get as few. We won't get as few a run. We'll get more run. Anyways, so the speed hack. There's a speed hack that's been a PC speed hack since September of last year. I watched the video on it. It's legit. It's been out there. You run it on your PC, and you just tell it to run your guys like 100 times faster. They run through it. So yes, it's been affecting. I didn't do a video on it because, you know, it's not something I want to put out there, but it's been around. Been around since September of last year. Now they're getting around to fixing it, so they say. AI fixes for Septimus. Septimus A2 has been broken for over a year, since before in beta. How hard is it to fix a champion to make it to where they'll just do their damn abilities? I don't get it. And Septimus isn't the only one, guys. Don't think that, oh, maybe Septimus is the only problem in this game. Don't think that Stu's angry because there's just these little things in the game. It's not a little thing. These are things that have been going on for over a year that still aren't fixed. Cythalia, I just did a video on her and Apothecary together. She will not heal your champion, her A2, if her A3 is off cooldown. That is an AI issue. There are tons of AI issues that we've had to complain about. Something like Madame Cirrus, where she wouldn't do her A3, she would only do her A2. That's because this company thinks that's how you're supposed to play the game. They have no clue. What about Frozen Banshee? We just had Frozen Banshee come out, right? Frozen Banshee. By the way, Madame Cirrus is still broken. Like 10% of the time, she'll still do her A2 instead of her A3. If you're going to fix something, just fix something, damn it. Don't make it like half-assed. I don't know what's going on with this company. I'm so sick and tired of these people dragging us down for a fantastic game. Something needs to be done. So Thalia will not heal your guy. Your champions could be at 10% HP, and they will not be healed by her A2. Same thing with Apothecary. They will do their A3 instead. Their turn meter boost, speed increase buff, or turn meter reduction in Cythalia's case with a turn meter boost to your team. They will not heal your champion. That's a big AI issue. There are so many other AI issues that get with Madam. She's still not fixed properly. I don't understand it, man. I just don't get it. And there are many, many other ones. So Septimus is going to be fixed now after a year and a half. Woohoo. Great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for taking care of your game and really working on making your game better. Okay, so we have this part here. We know we don't want this. We don't even care about this. Honestly, these sets aren't that great. They don't give you that much speed. Speed is king in everything you do. Can we put these on other people in there? Sure, but really immunity sets are going to take priority over this stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see. Now we've got Rotas out there. He's going to kill you anyways. Unkillable and stuff. Okay, anyways, let's go on. Let's go on to these champions that we have out here. So we have the new login rewards. Now, again, they put this out here like we're going to get information given to us and we're going to be able to give feedback on it. Believe me when I tell you this 100%. Nobody's collecting your feedback, and it will never get to anybody that matters, and your feedback does not matter whatsoever. We, as all of us, I'm not just talking one or two, I'm talking about like 30 different content creators, have told them about things that we don't like and that would be better for the public, not just like our personal opinions. This is not just like us complaining, oh, I want my champion OP. Not like that at all. What we're taking is information given to us by all of you guys, and we're giving it back to them, right? Real information. We're weeding out like the craziness. Okay, Stu, I don't like the prices of the packs we get. Yeah, we get that. They're high prices for packs. All games are like that. Sorry, can't really help you now. We've got more important things to work on, right? More important game-breaking things to work on, like our clan boss not working, space that we need for champions, you know, everything else in the game. So I did say I was going to freak out if this Lordly Legendary was magic. Now, I said that on my last video. You can go check it out where I went over these champions and what they're going to be good for, right? What their main focus is for these champions. Now, again, they don't know anything about their damn game because they made this guy a magic champion. This for Fire Knight. Fire Knight 20 is Force Affinity. They have no clue. Don't we already have a tremendous amount of magic champions out there? I'm pretty sure we do. I'm really positive that we do. So right here, just check it out. Give your feedback if you want to, or go play another game, right, while you're playing this game. So we're going to get our new login rewards. Why don't we have just a regular monthly login? I don't know. These things, why don't we have this and a regular monthly login? I don't know what's going on with this company. Again, right? They won't listen to us. They won't listen to anybody and do what all other games do. They just won't do it. Hands down, they won't. So we already know that they're like, this is all a joke. This is one big April Fool's joke. This is it. Jay Giggs said it best. He said April 1st. You cannot wait for it because they're going to come out and be like, haha, Raid is just one big April Fool's joke. That's it. All we wanted to do was do a test to see how many people we could pay money to have them come play our game and try it out. But other than that, that's all we cared about. That's all we wanted to test. Thank you so much for playing. We'll see you guys later. So I don't know. So we get this. Let's look at these different new champions. So the new legendary champion, 180 days. We have 150 days, 120 days. Now, keep in mind, when you log in right away, it doesn't matter if you've been playing the game for 180 days. You're not going to unlock all this stuff right away. You're going to have to be 90, 91, 92, 93. You're going to get them as you log in after this goes live. Just believe me, you're not going to get it all at once. It's going to make you log in, which is fine. It makes sense, right? You got to log in each day, collect rewards, gives you something to do, no problem. Should we have already gotten these if we've been playing the game for the last year? Yeah, but it's okay. It's all right. This is how it's going to go. So let's start with the lowest, actually. Let's start with this Dark Elehan. So I've already given you pictures of her and some of the videos I've done because of the data mined information that we had for her. You showed the 3D model up like this and her bow and everything else. She's just a torment counter. You would not use her in ice golems because if one of your people get frozen or she gets frozen, you don't want her to AoE counterattack back and have a chance to wipe your crew. It's not going to work out like this. This is specifically against Torment, which is super silly because we've already given miles and miles of Torment feedback where Torment should not affect buffs whatsoever, and he still affects buffs that are done during combat, which are absolutely silly. So if you have any champion that does a buff, right? Uncontrollable buff, something that they do when they do their A1. Let's take Royal Huntsman just as an easy one because I'm thinking about it right now. His A1 attacks, and on his A1, when he attacks, he gets an increased 50% attack buff on himself. Now, right when he gets that on himself, he gets a chance to be frozen by Torment. It's silly, man. Torment was there for the speed meta, right, is what they said. So why would he ever affect heals like they did originally and buffs? And we already told him. So Torment should just be fixed, and then we should have this person in here. She is not a hard counter to Torment, though I would like her to be because it'd be silly, right? She would just completely AoE all the time. It's not going to work that way because she has a one-turn cooldown. So let's look at her moves. So she places on her A2. Her A1 is just a basic A1. Her A2 places a 50% increased attack and then attacks all enemies for an AoE attack, and has a chance to place a speed decrease on the enemies. So she can proc this ability if herself or any of your allies are frozen, but it's on a one-turn cooldown. So if anybody gets frozen on your team, she can immediately AoE. What would you do with her then? You put her in a whole bunch of stun artifacts, or you make her really strong to where she's going to AoE and do massive amount of damage. But more than likely, if she's that fragile, she's probably going to get taken out. In today's meta, she's just going to get blown up, right? It doesn't matter. Most people have immunity artifacts on, or, you know, Duchess Lilitu or something else. So really, being that this is on a one-turn cooldown, she's not going to just keep popping off AoEs. Now, is Torment on a cooldown? No. Torment can stand over there, and then anytime you place a buff or do a turn meter increase or anything else, he's just going to freeze you over and over and over again. You know, Torment doesn't have to do anything. He just has to be present, and that is it. So if she didn't have this cooldown, it'd be kind of funny if she just started popping off insane amount of AoE, which then it would be kind of silly, but funny, and I think it's warranted, right? Maybe. Really, they should just fix Torment and we shouldn't have to worry about it. But she's not going to be good because she has the 1-turn cooldown, and then she also has a cooldown on removing a freeze from herself, and then she applies 3 different buffs to herself. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, here is the testing and AI logic of Polarium and Raid Shadow Legends. She's going to remove a buff from herself, she's going to apply 3 different buffs to herself, and she's going to get frozen immediately again, but it's on a 1-turn cooldown, so she's not going to remove it. She's just going to be frozen after applying all these buffs to herself, because that's how it would work. Seriously, guys, it's coded that way. Like, it doesn't matter. She's going to remove the freeze from herself, she's going to apply all these buffs, and then she's going to get frozen again. I just can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be hilarious. And then she's not going to do the AoE because she's going to be frozen. So that's going to be her. And even if she could do that AoE one time, it's just one time until she takes another turn. So it's on a cooldown, right? So she's not really going to be used. She's not going to be used for pretty much anything in the game, honestly. So this Lordly Legendary screams Fire Knight for you. It's everything 100% Fire Knight, but it came out as a Magic Champion. Like I said in my last video, if this comes out as a Magic Champion, these guys still have no clue, and they are slowly... Now, pretty much they've been killing their game, right? Not slowly killing their game. They have already pretty much been killing their game, and they just continue to do it. So he attacks 2 times. He gets an extra attack, heal reduction. Another 2 times if it's 100% heal reduction. You bring in somebody like Coldheart. You get that heal reduction from her A1. He's good to go. He's going to hit many, many times. 4 times, I think, here. Maybe 6 if it does it off of each hit. That's crazy. Then he attacks one enemy on his A2. Has a chance to slow speed. Now, remember, we don't know the books. The cooldown for the books to give it increased chance. It's probably going to be 100% chance to apply this, and this might even go to a 3-turn cooldown. And then turn meter reduction if you place that slow speed. Again, that screams Fire Knight. Reflection on all your allies along with continuous heal. And I said that if this wasn't a 2-turn on a 3-turn cooldown, that it's not going to be very viable. It's probably not going to be. It's probably not going to be very viable because they're going to make it a 2-turn on a 4-turn cooldown. So that's not very good at all because it's an epic that they're giving us, right? So they got to make it to where it's crappy. That's just how they do things, guys. That's how they do things. So instead of making this like all the other good epics out there that have Reflect or even our 100% uptime on our Fell Beast, and then the Terror Beast has it as well as 100% uptime, they're going to give it to us to have it a 2-turn uptime on a 4-turn cooldown. Watch. They will. Not only he's magic, and Fire Knight affinity for Fire Knight 20 is force. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. They never know what's going on. This isn't a new thing I'm saying now. This is everybody who's ever played this game and seen what they've done. They don't know what's going on. So then we have this legendary, which is actually a very cool legendary. For progression-wise, this legendary is going to help any account get through anything in this game, really. And if they ever come out with a Void Tower to where we're going through the towers and waves, this girl's going to be a tremendous help. So her passive gives everybody, all allies, heals by 10% of their max HP at the start of each turn and places an increased speed buff on one random ally. So to heal everybody every turn, you just make her fast, you give her a whole bunch of HP, and you give her some accuracy so she can apply these stuns. Insane. That's all you need to do with her. Very easy to do and very good for your whole entire team to progress through any content in the game. Plus, if anybody dies, she will resurrect somebody with 50% HP and place an ally protect buff, which is very needed because whenever you come back with 50% HP, the waves are still going to attack that champion, and it helps to have this ally protect. It really does. You make her fast, you get some turns, you keep going. Attacks all enemies 2 times, has a 20% chance to place a stun debuff for each attack on a 4-turn cooldown. This could go to a 3-turn cooldown. I doubt it, but it could. And the percentage to apply a stun could go up. But each time you attack, on each hit, you get a chance to apply a stun. That is massive. This is 2 times on AoE. 2 hits for attack all enemies. Very crazy. And then her A1 has a chance to apply a slow speed and decrease turn meter. Super strong legendary. Really very, very strong and will help you. But you're going to have to wait till 180 days to get her. Unfortunately, Lordly Legendary makes no sense. I don't even like that name at all. This doesn't... The magic affinity. Like, what is up with that? I don't get it. Don't we already have like millions of magic affinities in this game? So that's it. That's all I've got, everyone. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all your time and support. So, I don't know. Let me know. What do you think of this company? What do you think they've been up to? What is happening? You know, we don't have storage space. We don't have books for these guys. We don't have anything. They keep coming out with new champions and this new stuff right here instead of taking care of the problems in the game and in anything that we have for them. Any kind of advice we give them. It's crazy. I'll talk to you all on a video soon.